Fergie, for all of our sakes, please go back to gymnastics because even this was better than whatever the hell it was that you were trying to serve us recently.
I'm the librarian, and I came to read.
Before I get into talking about anybody in their off-key ass notes, let's talk about the fact that New York City was a fun ass time. I'm gonna save talking about our experiences and stuff for the podcast, which should be out on Tuesday. Keep an eye out for that. But I had so much fun in New York City and New Jersey, as you guys know, or maybe you didn't know. We went up there too. Justin and I went up there to record with the Grapevine, but before that, we kind of collaborated with a lot of other creators that are based out of New York. We also have a few cute surprises coming for you on fortheculturepodcast.com because there were so many influential, amazing, intelligent people there that we could not pass up the opportunity to have them featured on the podcast. The upcoming weeks are going to be very exciting. I would be paying attention to that. Also, patreon.com/AdrianExpressions is where you can go to get the best content first. The girls over there got this video first. Let's get into what's going on. First of all, Black Panther is out here breaking all types of records, and I'm not sure why anyone is surprised. I told you hoes once they came out with those low ass estimations, I was like, girl, Black Panther's gonna surpass all this bullshit. They're gonna surpass this shit, and you're just gonna have to fucking deal with it. And I mean, they gave him a $200 million budget, and he already made that shit back in like what, 72 hours? It's still like, girl, and we're not even talking about worldwide sales. So I mean, he's on the fucking roll. Ryan asked, did the damn thing. Also, I started a conversation on Twitter. I don't know if I'm getting people's hopes up. I'm sorry, but I was just like, imagine how amazing it would be if instead of these Zeus thunderbolts, you know, static shock electricity coming out of, like she just touched a doorknob coming out of her fingertips. Imagine if y'all actually put that much effort into Storm or making a Storm movie. I would be very excited. Now, let me tell you something about Black Panther. It's so goddamn good. So many layers to unpack. I did a review on it. If you already watched the movie, please go and check that shit out. But that movie's so goddamn good. I bought another ticket. I'm seeing it in what? I'm seeing it in about 5 hours again. And this time it's gonna be in 3D. Laura Ingraham says that LeBron James should shut up and drivel and leave political comments to people who didn't leave high school a year early. Now, look, I don't know much about sports, but bitch, I know something about some of these fucking NBA players or NFL players who be doing nothing but giving back to the community, and LeBron James is one of them. So for y'all for Laura Ingram's ass, I'm gonna get on your ass, Laura. I'm gonna get on your ass because you look like something that I should prop up near my farm. You would scare the fucking vermin away. I don't know if you would, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, because, you know, family members don't usually scare, you know, family members are cool with each other, they don't usually scare each other away. So I'm saying that you would scare away the vermin when you're actually, you know, constructed like a fucking rat. You really tried it. And Laura, the reason why I'm fucking angry at your ass is because I know that tone of voice and I know the vocabulary that is used when it's racist as fuck, but y'all try to find ways around it. You know, she was saying things like, why can't they just shut up? Why are they talking? I know what you fucking mean. I know what you mean, sis. I mean, I don't know if I should call DC because you're constructed like the Batmobile in the fucking face. I mean, they should reach out to your ass. DC Comics should reach out. That's probably the only thing they'll do successfully is suing your ass for copyright infringement the way that your face is constructed like the Batmobile, bitch. I mean, I don't understand how you're giving me bat signal in the face. Get your nocturnal shaped head ass out of here, Laura ass. I'm going in on your ass, okay? Because I'm sick and tired of when black men, you know, we encourage them to use their voice and use their platform. We encourage them to stop prioritizing the dumb shit that won't, you know, last. It is no substance. And they get up and they do some shit. They give back to the community. And here comes these fucking white people. It's like, bitch, do you want them to be thugs or do you want them to be giving back and using their goddamn voice to make a goddamn difference? It's almost like you prefer black men to, even though you're out here built like Tommy Loren, dragging what happens in low income communities instead of dragging the system that keeps them in poverty itself. It seems like you want black men to fit the stereotype, but then when they break the shit, it's a big ass deal. So what the you don't even know what you want. Okay? But I was very disappointed. It really upset me that she got her ass, and you think that you're gonna get your white ass on a fucking TV and just be dragging every black man that you see for using their goddamn voice. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen on my watch. So you need to tread fucking lightly, okay? And I need some marinara sauce for your ass because your skin is constructed like dry ass pasta. Get that shit together. Now, Fergie, sis, I really didn't want to do this. I promise you I didn't. This NBA All-Stars ass performance that you did with the national anthem, somebody said that it was so bad that even Kaepernick, this is what somebody said on Twitter, this is not me. Somebody said that it's so bad that even Kaepernick would have said, please don't disrespect the national anthem like that. Bitch, when I tell you I fell out When I tell you I fell out, Fergie was out there, as I said on my Periscope, she was sounding like a goat that was passing away. It seemed like I took my ass to the zoo and I accidentally stepped on, you know, maybe a zebra's hoof or something. If something was going on, something was wrong, okay? Those vocal cords were constructed like, this is what happens to any type of Mac charger, any type of iPhone charger, if you have that hold for more than goddamn 2 days, okay? So it seemed like maybe she, you know, she went to Apple, asked for a patent and said, hey sis, I want my vocal cords to be constructed like y'all cords after 3 weeks of having it. So is there any injection that I can get that you can, you know, pass that trade on to me? Fergie went up there and she really thought she was like she tried to put some swing into it, she tried to put some style into it, she should have put some pitch into it. You can do it, put some pitch into it, and you can do it, put some pitch into it. Bitch, don't put your back into it, because that might, even then might be too much. Put some pitch into it, put some vocal training into it, sis. Fergie went up there and Blue and Beyonce were there, and she was probably like, key, bitch, you Blue, you see what happened, you see what I mean, sis? This is what I mean by I got my foot on your whole neck, okay, Blue? Now take notes, don't you ever get up there, you see what's going on? Don't you ever get up there and disappoint mama like that, don't you ever do it. I mean, it was so bad. Raymond couldn't even keep his shit together, as you can see here. It was so bad, I don't understand how those basketball players kept a straight face for that long. And she thought, somebody said she was giving us Jessica Rabbit, and I was like, well, if that's the case, you know, her rabbit ass should have been eating more carrots to bring more nutrients to those vocal cords, because I don't understand. And I don't know who thought it was a good idea to have Fergie sing the national anthem. Anyway, I don't know when in her, I mean, I've been listening to her since I was in 5th grade. Fergalicious death. Get the right note. Fergalicious, like I was listening to her since then, and I don't know who on the board thought it was a good idea. You know, we got, you know, Jasmine Sullivan, we got all these, we got Luke James, we got the people from the 4, you know what I mean, the TV show. Those are just a few options, and y'all thought that Fergie was the one to, when did Fergie give y'all the inclination that she had some type of vocal prowess, sis? Like, she knew what she was good for, a cute pop song, rap singing, she knows what she good for. She thought she was gonna give us Jill Scott with this rendition, but she ended up giving us Jack and Jill, sis, and those vocals, they did fall down the hill. Mueller is out here just slowly pouring the tea. I feel like Mueller has all the answers. He knows what the fuck's going on, but he's just gonna pour it slowly on Trump's hand to see how he reacts. I'm gonna give you a little bit at a time. I'm gonna put some pressure on his ass, so every time something comes out, Donald Trump acts like a guilty person. He doesn't have anyone around him to say, look, bitch, I know you did all this dumbass shit, but shit, it's my job at this. Can you at least shut the fuck up and don't give up the information, let them come forward. Damn, every time something comes out, he has to go up there and tweet some shit that makes him look even worse. It's stupid, but I'm happy. Keep doing that shit. Keep incriminate yourself. Since tweets do count as official statements from the President of the United States, please keep tweeting that shit, please. Okay, because you'll get yourself out of here faster than Mueller ass will. Now, they have indicted 13 Russians. These Russians may not face any type of trial, but the point is to tell Russia, like, girl, I know what the fuck your ass has been up to. We want to get your ass with the power of our fucking courts. So, girl, tread lightly, because we know what's going on. That's the point of it. And it's also to tell people within our own government, hey, sis, you working with a goddamn Russia? We got the tea on your ass. So keep trying it if you want to. They charged 13 entities and or individuals, and the indictment charges all of the defendants with conspiracy to defraud the United States, 3 defendants with conspiracy to commit fraud and bank fraud, and 5 defendants with aggravated identity theft. This indictment had dozens and dozens of pages, and also within it, it says that Russians tried to suppress the turnout of minorities. So that's why I don't like it when, some of us in our community, we say, oh, well, girl, it won't matter, our vote won't matter. They are literally making us the focus of their efforts. So obviously your vote does matter. Our vote matters. So when I say, bitch, we need to get out there and get these hoes out, we need to, we know that Russia's already trying to focus their efforts on the midterm election coming up. So get y'all ass out there. Trump went on to tweet now after this news came out, well, girl, this shit was going on since 2014. Russia was anti-America since 2014, long before I got elected, But I thought you said there was nothing going on. I thought you said, but now there's something going on since 2014. Every time he gets on there and tweets, he backpedals, and it's very fucking obvious. I tweeted this and I put this on Facebook. I said, Trump's house House of Cards is currently in foreclosure. And to keep going with the theme of this crumbling ass administration, a Trump national security advisor says that FBI indictments show Russian meddling in US election is beyond dispute. So while Trump is talking about there was no meddling, bitch, the people who work in even the people who work in your circle are disagreeing with your ass. So it's crumbling. You're gonna have to come up with a different story, and I guess that's what he's trying to do continuously on Twitter. Not only that, Rick Gates is to plead guilty. Before he said he was innocent, girl, but now he said, fuck that shit, I'm guilty. Apparently, one of the main reasons for his ass doing that shit is he can't pay the $1 million or $1.5 million that this trial will probably cost if you take this shit up there. So he said, girl, I'm just guilty. According to the indictment against Rick Gates and Manafort, they laundered money through scores of United States and foreign corporations, partnerships, and bank accounts and took steps to evade, US related taxes. So it's just everything is starting to line up like how we knew it would. I don't know how long they thought they would get away with this shit. And I think, like we know, power corrupts, and once you get away with one thing, then you feel like, okay, girl, I'm gonna push it to another thing. And that's how it worked in my childhood. I said, girl, you ain't gonna clap me for this shit, so I'm gonna keep going. After a while, it becomes second nature to you, and you're just like, girl, I'm living my life. Nobody's gonna catch my ass. We got control over all three branches. Girl, ain't shit gonna happen. Bitch, Mueller said, girl, not on my watch. Girl, I am ready to see what the fuck is about to happen. But what I'm not ready to see is Trump ass coming at Oprah. He went on there to insult her, saying that he watched her on 60 Minutes and she was so biased, and I hope that she runs against me so that she can be exposed and defeated. Now, I don't think that Oprah is immature enough to take these comments personally and be like, just because he said that, I'm gonna run. Now, if she already is planning on running, that's a different story, but I'm hoping, I know she won't take those shits personally. That's all that is. Though that's what bullies like to do. They like to incite your ass. They like to incite anger in your ass. They're like, oh my God, how dare you disrespect me? I'm so mad. And they like to see reactions. That's how they get their life. But at the same time, they want to be respected even though they disrespect you. That's what narcissist bullies do. I don't think Trump will ever stop saying foolish things. Remember that his goal is just like how he used FBI credibility when it comes to the fact that, they had some information on this shooter, but they did not act. He tried to use that shit to say that, well, if they sucked in that area, they can be lying about me. And Joy went up there and said, girl, those are two separate divisions, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, girl. And we can handle two issues at the same time. I'm not sure why people like to do that shit. Like, girl, we can definitely manage, we can drag the shit out of the FBI for them ignoring the details or not following their protocol, which could have prevented the shooting. But we can also drag your ass for meddling in Russia. Like, girl, we can multitask. Don't worry about us. I know that might be a difficult thing for you to do, because that brain power that you prevent yourself from accessing it. Don't get mad at us, because we like using our goddamn brain. Sit your ass down somewhere, girl. But yeah, that's all I have to say on that. Please keep a lookout on fortheculturepodcast.com for our new episode, and I just want to let everyone know that I will be there giving out free earplugs at Fergie's next appearance. Have a good goddamn evening.